The show takes a bit of history that I thought I knew a little about, but this really colours in all the shades that I didn't know, and that have been denied. You know, the title says it all, the silence that we've held and that we've been given, and this fills in that silence with such humanity and such tenderness.
I think it's educational, I think it's heartbreaking, I think it's poignant.
Deeply moving, thought-provoking.
I think it was a long time coming, and I thought it was incredibly painful, actually. I've been distanced quite a lot from my Indianness, and I've been distanced definitely from all the stories around partition. My parents were from the Punjab, and obviously my grandparents as well, and they were all part and parcel and sort of caught up in that.
Beautifully performed.
Confronting, challenging.
I like the fact that there was also the Scottish guy from Dundee actually in the story. It was really lovely to hear that side as well.
Being from India, the show was like heart-touching, very sensitive, and it was really emotional.
Moving, tender.
I think it's reflective.
I found most interesting about the show that it was theatre, it was a play, but it was all taken from real interviews and lived experience. And I think the show built it couldn't do chronological order, but it did chronological emotions.
It's like a jigsaw. Like, I didn't know very much about partition until I was about 19 when I joined Thara Arts, and my parents didn't really talk about it. I was brought up in East Africa, and it wasn't until I came to Thara Arts and we did a play called This Story's Not for Telling. And it's just so interesting being in that space down there where we perform there, and to today see that this story is for telling.
I really liked the fact that it was a young woman who was taking the charge in terms of telling the story.
Human and healing.
It's broken my heart and put it together in lots of different ways.
Important work that needs to be more widely seen.
I thought the show was a really brilliant adaptation of Kavita's book. That was the first comprehensive book I had seen about the partition of India, and the fact that this was turned into a theatre show was really inventive, and it put the stories in a new light in a way that I think would reach so many new audiences.